So we know that not having, consistent sunlight affects some people's mood
Yeah.
to a point of depression as well. So that's the environment. Critical negative people. I know that a lot of people with anxiety that I meet with are people whose parental voices were highly critical. It's not right. It's not great. It's the 100%. And so there's a lot of, people who grow up in that kind of environment, for example, become hypercritical, right? Because we forget the
Mhm.
voices we have. Our voice is made up of all of the voices that were critical in our growing up years. Our first voices, when we're thinking in our head, we think we're thinking in our head, but really
Mhm.
the voices that we're thinking of are the voices of our parents or our parental figures,
Mhm.
if they weren't our bio, but whoever our raised us, our first voices are their voices. This
Mm.
isn't good. This is where we get our ideas as children about the world, about what to think about things. And many of us go into adulthood without refining those voices. And
Mhm.
so that's part of our environment, and some of the work we have to do in anxiety and self-criticism is undoing those voices and say, no, I don't want to adapt that thinking or that judgment or that whatever that is as part of my own thinking. I want to decide my way forward. But a lot of people are not aware of that and carrying those voices around, and
Mhm.
so they're like in deep anxiety. Nothing feels good enough.
Yeah.
If I don't have everything speak and span, then I'm less than human or less than or not worthy. And
Mhm.
so that's part of our environment too, right? Where we got that from and incorporated into our internal environment. So part of the work in therapy is also sweeping that back out and
Yeah.
and replacing it with new voices, new ideas, new thoughts that are our own that we want for
Mhm.
ourselves. Not just like fake positivity, but saying, who do I want to be? What are the standards I want to set for myself? Why? How does it fit into who I want to become? And setting that as our own new voices. And unfortunately, it's not one decision that changes all of it, right?
Mhm.
It's constant work to continue to say, I'm hearing, this critical grandma's voice again, sweep, sweep. What is
Mhm.
my voice? What do I want my primary adult voice to be and standards, and how do I want to
Mhm.
go with that? But